Thank you. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're just tuning in, you're very much welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for returning back. We do not take you guys for granted. Thank you so much indeed. It's been a while. That's quite a long time, but we are grateful to God for what He has done. And in this video, we're just going to be sharing a testimony and kind of like a life update, okay? And I hope that you're enjoying this particular video. Okay, let's just dive into it. Oh, by the way, I have my husband with me, lest I forget. I know most of you would have seen him in previous videos, but if you have not seen him before, if this is your first time of watching, this is my lovely husband, my look-alike. This is my look-alike. Don't mind my daughter, she can be everywhere at the same time. What is it? She can be everywhere at the same time, so please bear with us while we share this with you. What do you want?
Come and clean your hair. Let's do makeup for her. Pause this video. Let's do makeup. Let me do it. Okay, let makeup.
I never see you, father and daughter.
This girl is looking fine. Come and see yourself. Come and see yourself now. Bye. How do you see yourself? Can you do mwah? Do everybody mwah? I love you. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Okay, welcome back. That was a short break that we had to go right there. Okay, so yeah. So we're just going to share our little story with you, and I hope that this will be a blessing to anyone that will be watching, or anyone that will be in this same season, or anyone that is in this journey as well. And I'm trusting that with this little updates we're going to share, or story or testimony, will be a blessing to you. Please stay tuned. Do not watch or in the middle and then skip or something. Please watch to the end, okay? And do well to share the video. Just you sharing, you supported me. Liking the video is also supporting me, because it's been recommended to other people, okay? Please enjoy Biko the Anla. I've spoken to all the languages, okay? Alright, thank you so much. Without further ado, let's dive into it. Our story began 2 years ago, exactly 2 years ago, on the 1st of January. Okay, so mind you, let me do like a backstory. Myself and my husband, when we are about getting married, we had a discussion about if we were interested in relocating. Okay, so I myself, me, I had that mindset that, oh, I am a patriotic Nigerian. I cannot travel out of Nigeria. If peradventure I travel out of Nigeria, I'm just going to visit and I'll be back and all of that, blah blah blah. But my husband, on the other hand, he was like, okay, if he has an opportunity for us to travel out, he would want us to like take that opportunity. But because we were like, yes, but because we were not, yes, baby, water. Oh, person never say anything. For this video, now go see everything we go through just to film content. But I could not take our story like that. Anyway, so I had that mindset that I didn't want to travel out, but my husband was like, oh, if he gets the opportunity, he would want us to travel out. Okay, so we did not know what the future holds for us, but we had that in mind that, okay, if an opportunity comes our way, we might travel. So we had to come to like a compromise. Okay, so that was it. Now getting married, after 2 years, by that time I'd given birth to Tehila. She was still a baby. I think 2022, right? 2022.
4 or 5 months.
Yes. We got an information from my cousin sister. God bless you. I'm going to call your name. Don't mind me, but I'm going to call your name. Favor, dear, my dear sister. I am so grateful to you. You have been a great support. You have been a stepping stone, even a story you have been a part of this story that I want to talk about now. Because I mean, I've been hearing information here and there, but I didn't really usually take it serious. But when you came and then gave me this information of the fact that, oh, there are job opportunities outside of Nigeria that I can actually try out if I am interested and if my husband is interested. And so when the information came, I was like, oh, okay, I'll talk to my husband. If I know we had that we have had that discussion, but let me talk to my husband. If it's okay with it, then we can start off the process. So she had guided me all through. Mind you, the country she was giving me information about was the United Kingdom, that's the UK. Okay, so she had given me the information that they were in need of teachers, and if you don't know, I'm a teacher. So I informed my husband about the information that I had gotten from my sister, and he was like, oh, why don't we, I mean, he was in agreement, but like, oh, that's like
and the truth is that our New Year resolution was not part of it
at all.
because this year happened December 2023, no 2022, then January 2023. So our New Year resolution was not like that. We were to engage in another project that year.
Yeah, building of our house.
Yes, then from there move to the next level and stuff like that. So
Things
when the information now came that this is what she said, I said, okay, let's pray over it and see what God has for us. Then from the prayer, we can start feeling and then I don't tire for everybody. What could jackpot?
Okay, so that was how we came to an agreement. Okay, I know we had this plan, this is what we wanted to do and all of that. So we started by us getting married because we didn't have a court wedding. We didn't have a court wedding certificate. So we started by doing our court wedding, doing our passport, all the run around. That's where you saw that video of us doing marriage, this thing, court affidavits. Yes, that was what we were trying to do. We did our passports for both myself, my husband, and my baby. We did verifications, documents, and all of that, and then we started applying. Now that's where the journey began. My baby is smiling. That's where the journey began because it was not easy. We started applying for jobs back to back. My sister was
applying for jobs, she missed a thing.
Okay.
There were some documents that required us to do. Then it requires her degree certificate. And do the comparability of UK and something, just compare her document and things like that. So it was healthy because to even get a
transcript,
the transcript and an original certificate was another prayer.
I'm telling you, it was a lot.
We started praying.
I don't know if you have seen the video of us doing. I think it was on
graduation.
Yeah, I mean, is it on this thing I put it, like, whether it's Facebook, I don't know, but I'll put some clips on this video so that you can see when I was doing the matriculation, graduation.
Point after the this thing, when she have graduated, so the thing now was about getting her
results.
No, the transcript. So they say one paper is missing, this one is missing. So one faithful day, I have to dedicate one full day. Carry baby, me and her went there. We even so the people were so who is this person? Because of your baby, who attend to you. Because of your baby, who will do this to the glory of God. After like 2 weeks, they now release the record. All the record that was missing that we are missing. So we have to put all the records straight. From that record now, for us to get the transcript, we applied. 3 weeks, almost a month. And meanwhile, the days were just passing us by and things like that. So finally, the original result was out. They say they cannot even give her the transcript until the original result is out. From the original result, they say one thing is the registrar is not in office. This one, that one. I say, wow.
So
finally, the result was out, and the transcript was later sent to the
organization,
the UK organization, and to cut the long story short, the comparability was released, payment, everything went smoothly,
as well as the proficiency of English. So all of those things took a lot. It took a
Because
lot.
More than 6 months.
It took a lot. So the reason why I'm saying it took a lot. So peradventure you are going through this journey, you should have that in mind that it will take maybe a while for you to do to. So you should start. Maybe if you know you are traveling, if you are aware that you're going to travel in the next year, so you should start prior to that particular year, so that So we started, thank you, Lord. We started the journey of us applying for jobs, and to the glory of God, we started getting feedback of interviews. My first interview ever, that day I was super excited. I just wanted to just make this short video, just to say thank you to God, because selected me out of the so many people that might have applied for this particular job, and selected me for this opportunity to be interviewed by this particular company. I do not take it for granted. Even if I don't end up getting this particular job, I will not be sad. Yes, I'll be a bit moody, because I'll it's not like I'm expecting a negative outcome, but at the same time I'll not be angry at God that why did you allow this to happen. No, I wouldn't. I have this strong faith that all things work together to do. It was a dream come true. For me to get an opportunity, for somebody to give me an opportunity to be interviewed.
I have to go and make some special makeup for her.
Honestly, my husband was a great support system.
Special makeup.
Oh my God.
You have to be like this. You have to be like this.
Making sure that the lighting, the phone or the laptop that we're using is in order, the background is okay, the chair, everything from the from the head to the toe. He made sure that everything was perfect. At least, even not perfect 100%, but at least to the extent of our satisfaction, it looked better. Okay, so all of those things, to the effort of my husband, the support of my husband, all of those things were done. So we did the first interview, but unfortunately I did not get it. And not
that I did not get it. What they said was that
the certificate that they require was because of the job I applied for was a childcare job. Nursery teacher job, but they needed early years. So they needed me to have the early years certificate, or maybe like a diploma certificate in early years, but I didn't have all of that. I have taught in an early years school. I have a degree in education, but because I did not have the diploma or QTS, the QTS is like qualified teacher status to show that okay, you're qualified to teach. But because of the degree that I have in English education, I was not qualified as at then. I was not qualified to apply for QTS. It was only science students,
science teachers.
Sorry, thank you. Science teachers that were eligible to apply.
Moreover, she did some trainings online for this early years, but they say it wasn't
up to the standard.
But there are things that she needs to do, and that has to be when she's in UK and stuff like that.
And I cannot do it.
We continue, and there was one law that was coming in that they cannot employ early years assistant after a particular month. I think it was in May or June thereabout. So at the end of the day, we still push. The team passed us. The thing could not happen. And why was discouraged? I said, don't worry.
I cried.
God is taking us somewhere. It means if anything happened that is minor, it means it is not yet. You have to apply for another thing better than that.
So with the support of my husband, and then the encouragement, the motivation, the prayers from my husband, honestly, if it was left for me, I might have maybe just given up, maybe. But because one thing I noticed is that sometimes when I'm down, my husband supports me. If he's down, I support him. Like, we encourage each other. That's one of the things that I have noticed that has really helped us in this journey. Okay, so if you have like a partner, even if you don't have a partner, maybe you have like a friend or parents who are like listening to you, like giving you, that will really go a long way, because this journey is not for the faint of heart. Okay, so yeah, so proceeding, we had quite a number of challenges even with the applications. I was not okay, so just to put out, I was not just applying to the UK alone. I got other informations of other jobs on YouTube. YouTube has been a very good source of information as well. So please take advantage of YouTube if you have not been. Although I know that there are some scammers out there, do not pay any money to anybody in the for the person to apply for jobs or for
get want to process your
or the person is an agent or don't do that.
The only thing is
do it yourself. Go to the government website
and make everything simple for us. Research and research and research and research.
Exactly. Do the work yourself.
Yes, and when you feel there is a leftover information, watch 1 or 2 videos that you'll be able to
give you more information about it.
More detail of what.
Right.
I always call my wife a researcher. She does research more than me. If I mean business, I go for it.
All right, so thank you for the compliments. So yes, we do that. We go to, YouTube has really been a great source of information for us. When you're getting the information on YouTube, you go ahead to the internet, put the details, go to the government website, read yourself. Also, I will not stop thanking Favor, my dearest sister. Thank you so much again, because it was through the information, even assisting with maybe giving me an idea of how to like write a letter, the one that they accept, or the CV format that they accept, and all of that. She was a great support. I know that is in the internet, right? But she put me through on how to go about it. Like maybe she asked me to do the CV myself and then send it for her to cross check if it is like that, and then she can just like help me to amend some things that I've not done correctly. So that was what she was doing, not for me to like just give her the work for her to do it. Okay, you don't understand. So you should not be expecting that because somebody shares an information with you, you then depend solely on that person to do the work for you.
Can you help me apply? Can you help me do this?
Why would you do that? The person sharing information is okay.
It's solving more than 0.5% of the job for you.
Okay, so that was how we started applying. We got tons of rejection. Unfortunately, I'm going to put a screenshot of unfortunately for you to see.
I think in total it's more than almost 1,000.
Because I was not relating. In the midnight, I will be applying. My husband will wake up and see me applying for jobs. He'll be like, "What is happening? I'm applying." And the funny thing is that I was not even applying for just teaching jobs. I was applying for healthcare jobs because I saw that was also like a hot deal in the UK.
I'm a healthcare person.
My husband was
But me, I was a bit skeptical about those kind of all this healthcare system. I want to do something, it will be another video
on its own. So yes, we did that. Oh my god, I applied. Sometimes when I see those opportunities, you feel down. You don't want to apply
even the one you believe that you are going to get it.
When you get interview, be like, "Oh no, I don't smash this interview." But to your greatest surprise, the one where you even compare me pass, where the one international school where I do interview with, I don't even they dance, they they celebrate on my hand, say, "Oh, this one is a done deal. We don't get the job." But
because they were even giving us that vibe of don't worry, you will succeed. The next day they ask you unfortunately. They say it's not because she's not qualified.
Yeah, we just somebody that is
they saw another person that is even more qualified, but they regrettably. You get one drama where they want my wife was alive for 2 days.
It's more than 2 days. I refused to apply for any job. That day, I refused to apply for any job. I saw a particular job, but I refused to apply for it.
Calm down.
I remember it was when we went to service on Sunday. Yeah. So pastor was preaching about seed. Yes. Something pertaining to seed. I think I did a video about it on this channel.
you will flourish like the palm. I want to say something quickly. There are two notable things I want to show you about the palm tree. Number one thing is that palm trees are resilient and they are endurance. They have a good level of endurance. I began to look at palm trees. Palm trees can thrive in harsh environments. They symbolize the believer's ability to flourish even in hard times because they are sustained by God.
I got encouraged again and I came back home and I applied for that job. So that job yielded a positive outcome. But at the end of the day, I guess that was not what God wanted for me. And before that, I think I had applied for another one. I think immediately after that particular thing, but I was reluctant because I felt, oh, I have green light because they had given me.
That job you applied for, you did an interview. Then they never reply back. They never say whether you are qualified or not qualified. They just let it silent.
Yes, they said they are going to approve something.
Yes, so they
I should just wait for approval.
Yes, that was it. And we send a follow-up email. They never reply and stuff. I just told that don't worry, your own is still lying ahead. You know why? Because one thing I want to put straight here is that never feel discouraged, because one thing about God is that what seems good for you may not be seems right for God. You may see something that you feel, this is perfect for me, but before God, it's not perfect. So you may become a disappointment to you, but nevertheless, God is setting, as in, He's paving a greater way for you. He's making you pass through all this stress so that you'll be able to tell a story and encourage somebody somewhere. And as you are going through all those experiences, you'll be able to have a story to tell, not just you just wake up. Imagine my wife have wake up one fateful day and apply that day, got the job, everything. She will know the stress of when people are talking about pains of going through. She will even value it. She will say, what are you people saying? No, me, I just did once, I got it. There are people that are doing it that like way. That it doesn't mean that you are going through this stress, but your only encouragement I want to tell you that when you are persistent, when you listen, when you are focused, you will no matter how long it will take, you will definitely get a breakthrough.
That's true. Though at the beginning, even when somebody is saying this, it might not sink in, okay? But that's actually the truth. Actually, that's just the pure truth. It will take it will take some time, but at the end of the day, by the grace of God, God being your helper, you standing firm, not leaving His presence. Honestly, it is because God was involved in this that we have gotten to this point. Because honestly, if it's not that we stood by God, even with all the discouragement and all of those disappointments and all of the failures and all of that, failures at the age of breakthrough, the stagnation, all of those things would have discouraged us from moving forward. But because we knew that what God had in store for us are for good and not of evil, but to give us an expected end, we had to continue standing. And also for the support also from our dear sister Favor, who was also encouraging us and helping us. I even had to apply for schools. I forgot to mention that we even had to apply for schools. We got entrance to some schools, even the school that I wanted to go for, that I was really interested in. I got an offer, but due to finances we could not go ahead with it. Okay, but it was really a great because an opportunity to see what they needed.
If you go down and
what they needed to see and all of those things. So yes, it was a great experience for me. So so when I had applied for the one that we finally, as in the one that got us the job that we have now, when we applied for that one, I was really reluctant because of all the unfortunately, disappointment, all the sorry and all of that. I was discouraged. Yes, I knew I wanted to continue, but I was a bit reluctant.
The truth is that she applied for one particular company, and the company was giving her almost a green light. So when she saw this one, she told me that this is what it is. I said, you never can tell which one is the right one. So reluctantly, she was just doing, let me just do this one. Let me just do this one. She wasn't the one that she strongly believed that
I'm going to get.
when that thing happened, it happened last year. That is 2024 December period. So she applied for one company. For that company, the company said all the interview was smooth, every process, even the documentation, everything moved smoothly.
Now waiting for
when they were waiting for the approval, that was when this one and come up. I said, do again. You never can.
I was like, I'm just waiting for approval now. There's no need. Let me just.
I said,
wait
go
for
ahead. I said, do it. Do you know the greatest? To God be the glory.
Surprise.
When she applied, they asked her for some things, the interview, even the interview, she was feeling reference and all those things.
That demo lesson, I was very reluctant. If the demo lesson is not like the perfect demo lesson.
I have to go extra mile to go and bring some bankers or both midnight just to make sure that thing has happened. And to the glory of God, the other company that she was believing on send her disappointment. So just send a letter, unfortunately. Why the one that she did not trust me, I believe in, was the one that said congratulations. You know, from that moment on, it has been a change story. Honestly. And to the glory of God, my wife is a candidate of bye-bye.
Honestly, to the glory of God, we'll be relocating to a new country.
Yes. And that country is a mystery for now.
Okay.
As time goes on, we'll be unveiling many things. So
that will be uncovered for now. But I just want to use this opportunity to just share a little of our story.
And when the process has even actualized, many things happen. There are many things, finances. Till today, we are still going through a lot of, one finance and the other. There are many. One thing that I want to assure you is that when God is involved, He will always rest help us. We go to a point for us to even book a flight. That one is another different story. So it becomes a very challenging thing. God sent help us. And after that, booking that flight, another thing come up. Many challenges here.
I even forgot to mention.
But the truth is that anytime there is a challenge, God always rests a helper. Anytime there is a challenge, God always sends a helper. And that has been the story. And to the glory of God today, we give Him the glory. That is why you have seen also silent on YouTube all this while, because on the background, so many things have been going on because of one thing or the other. A lot of stress involving, but the stress is worth it. You know why? Because it has happened.
It has.
It has
happened.
What did I say?
It has happened.
Say it has.
We are carrying our evidence finally.
We thank God for everything, and our family for being patient with us. Don't worry. So many you people are going to enjoy this thing back to back by the grace of God. Honestly.
So you guys, please stay tuned. I know this video will be long, but please get with us, and I believe that you enjoy this particular video. We're just going to close it off here. I know there are little bits here and there that I'm not shared, but subsequently I'll keep unfolding more information pertaining to our relocation. Okay, so stay tuned.
Bye. Bye. Love you. Baby, say mwah. Say I love you.
Love you. Bye.
Oh.